We live in a world that kind of says, no, do it by the way we say you should do it.
Yeah, or a world where it's, you're supposed to be averse to pain, particularly at a young age, and particularly like in a, masculo-characterized 2017 where like to feel anything is to be weak, and to be confused about what you're feeling or who you're attracted to is to not know yourself for a second. And it's too easy to point to the social media stuff. Like I get tired of hearing about that and everyone pointing to that, but it's true. Like if you have an image of yourself and an idea of yourself and you've already submitted to that at 16, 17, or 18, particularly when you're in show business and there's like a mirror put in front of you where there isn't usually at that age, like you have an idea of yourself and it's not fair to yourself. I mean, I have no idea who the man is I am today. They say the male brain develops until you're 25 and I'm 21. So who knows?
So you're just this amorphous mass of
yeah,
something.
who knows? I mean, I could be, for all I know, I might be in a psychiatric institution 6 years from now. So, I'm like all over the place, Peter. I'm sorry, I'm like rambling. I'm like nervous to be up here with you. But, sorry, what was the question?
No, but it's
mentors I have in my life, like I feel like I have the greatest agents in the world, where the idea has been to tell good stories with good filmmakers, not to become well known or make money. It's not about that. And that's the protection of the agents I have.
Do you get intimidated at all by the quality of the people you've been getting to work with, which is extraordinary?
Yeah, it is intimidating because I think like I just don't want to. I don't want to. Burnout is like too easy. It's too easy a way to put it. Like I did kind of a round table with Gyllenhaal and Franco and Gyllenhaal and Franco, Jake Gyllenhaal, James Franco, right. Gary Oldman, Hugh Jackman, and Jeremy Renner. And I'm looking around there and I'm like, these are all guys I've been looking at and studying and admiring, for. I saw The Dark Knight, that made me want to act. And they were saying things like, somebody asked them a question like, where were you guys at his age? And it was either drama school, not where he is, not where he is. And there's a great feeling to that, okay, great, I'm here, or at least I'm here for the moment. But I do not want to be one of these, I don't want to flame out or anything. The roadmap for young male actors is maybe, or just young performers, period, is not the strongest at times, which is why I'm super lucky to have Army, because he's been doing this. He's been filling out this business for a while. He has a family. He's a great man. He's a great husband. He's an awesome father. He's an awesome mentor. So I've been lucky to lean on him. And certainly with what's been happening with this film, like he's had experience with other projects that are on a certain sort of hype train, whether it's things that are independent leaning like Birth of a Nation or things like Lone Ranger. And sorry, I'm being a little rambly, but I wanted to say this before too. What's nice about doing all this stuff for the first time with this film, I was talking about this with one of my best friends recently, and doing the press stuff around it like this is, I don't feel like I am making a leap when I'm presenting myself. I'm not in service to the commercial or whatever property is that I'm playing, but rather this is, this is like who I am or something, or at least that's who I am today. So, if that makes any sense. I just wanted to be around those veterans and those greats. And weirdly, when I'm in a scene with like Christian Bale or Steve Carell or McConaughey or Saoirse, when you've watched people so closely, you know how good they are, it almost takes the pressure off a little bit. There's a documentary named Supermensch or something about that legendary manager, and he said something about like less known people being in pictures with very well known people, and how it always has a better effect on the less known person because the well known person looks like they're with a rando. And to that degree, you feel like you have to do less in scenes with them because they're just, I've seen them in so many things and seen them being interesting when they're not really doing anything. That was the gift of working with Saoirse at that age on Lady Bird, but also Lucas Hedges, who's my age, who was in Manchester by the Sea, is that, they're very much work-first actors, which seems like cliched or something, but it's true. And with Saoirse, what's so insane is the egolessness, which is, I guess, something you hear a lot too, but it's just, that it's so intimidating. I mean, if she walked around swinging her shoulders a little bit more, it'd almost be easier because she's the big dog on set and she was the lead, but she was, and also the role in that movie, I'm supposed to be kind of an object of desire or at least an object of aloofness, or somebody with a sense of superiority. That was tough as hell with Saoirse because I don't feel any of that with her. And certainly our relationship in real life did not play out at all like that. And so that she came over one day, she said, oh, you know, we're all gonna get drinks after work today if you wanna come. And I said, oh, you know, well, I don't have a fake ID. She goes, oh, you don't have a fake ID? And I said, no, you know, what's the rush? She said, what's the rush? And then she walked away, and I kind of want to go, yeah, no, come back. Like, yeah, please think I'm cool, you know? Like, totally made myself not cool to her. So, yeah, Saoirse is an incredible actress that is as good when you're working with her as when you're watching her on screen.